Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming at you with another video. I'm basically going to talk about just how the powers that be, government, however deep you are into the rabbit hole, how they purposely try to poison us with our everyday consumables. Whether it be food, water, soaps, toothpaste, deodorant, oils, medications, fruits, vegetables, clothes, everything like that. In so many different ways, in so many different harmful ingredients and ways of making the consumables, food. It's a fucking crime. It's insane. It's insane. And the thing about it is, if you are in somewhat of a low income position or even like a medium income position, it's going to be extremely hard for you to get out of that to even get healthier foods because of how much they cost extra, whether it be foods, deodorants, medications, any medications. That's not even, I mean, you just saw Donald Trump talking about how it's highly possible that Tylenol leads to autism. You think that's just something that they didn't know beforehand? No, they'd been known that shit. It was planned. It was planned, and it was coordinated, and it was coordinated for them to show us at this time. But it's always been in the Tylenol. Like, it's not some accident that these people are so corrupt. It's not some accident that these foods that we eat are damaging our insides and our mental health and our spirituality, our coming togetherness, our work, our schools, everything like that. This is not just some accident. This is not some stereotypical greedy, corrupt politicians here. It's something much more malicious and much darker. Now, like I said, it's money is in a lot of cases, it is a necessity to start eating healthier and living healthier and having the right items and getting the right items to eat healthier. Why? Well, because they want the low income, the slaves who work to the bone, still don't make any money. They want those people to excuse me. Did you get that? That was my fucking stomach. Oh my god. See, this is the fucking poison I'm eating. This is the mind-controlling poison making fucking devil noises in my belly. You could probably hear that. That shit sounded crazy. Fucking, it's horrible shit. It's a fucking crime. It's a crime. It's a fucking crime. The reason why the poor have to eat all this fucking mind-controlling garbage, horrible fucking shit, is so that they can profit off of our unhealthiness, off of our programming, off of our mental illness that in large part comes from our diet and from our poor food, which they give us. It's not like they give us, we work for the money to get these foods these are like the cheapest foods we can get. And they still poison us. We have to spend extra dollars to get food that isn't tempered with. And oftentimes it still is tempered with, and it still is poisoned, and it still is manufactured in a way which is unhealthy for us, or unnatural for us in many ways. But at least it's a little bit better than the horrible shit that many Americans eat, and many people around the world eat. But it's pretty bad in America, let's be honest. Now, how can we fight back against this? We can become self-sufficient, which is, that again does cost some money to get started, and to, then again, not much for a lot of the stuff here. Learn some new skills, learn to make soap, learn to make your own food out of ingredients that are natural plants. Go plant tomatoes, go plant fruits and vegetables. Use those instead of this bullshit that is given to us with fucking chemtrail, fucking, I don't even want to talk about it. Now, depending on your budget, it's up to you to decide how much you want to spend on getting healthier foods, and how much you want to spend on just your actual fucking living, because you're going to spend all your money on living anyways. You get like fucking scraps to spend on food and water and other shit that is also a necessity. So it's up to you how much you want to budget on that, but do keep in mind that what you eat heavily influences how you think, and possibly even further beyond than that. And what you think affects what you get in this reality. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying spend your entire paycheck on healthy peanut butter or something. I'm just saying research it and find the most budget-friendly but healthiest alternatives. And the other thing you could do is go to local businesses, local, small businesses around your area. I don't really have many here because I live in the suburbs. But every once in a while, there's people selling, fresh fruit that they grow, a couple miles from here. They sell good honey, like buckets of natural honey. I say a lot. They sell like gigantic buckets of natural honey, very cheap. I think we bought that one time, and we're just keeping it in our pantry. We haven't even tried it, but I think it's natural. They might just be going to the grocery store and just like getting fucking honey and just pouring it in the tub. I don't think so. I have a little bit more faith in them than that. They seem like really nice people. Of course, they're Mexican. So obviously, I'm not saying put all your eggs in this basket of just eating healthy, putting your diet first. However, it's very important, and it's something that you should work on getting that for yourself, for your family, and for other people. I'm not saying if you want to live on your own and shop for your own, like, of course do that. But I'm saying like if you're a mother or a father, or taking care of family members, but to put yourself first, So that's what I suggest. But I also just suggest having your main focus on getting many different areas of income, many different sources of income, so that you can properly afford this stuff and have different areas. If one goes out, then you can use another source of income to pay for healthier food. That's not so much the food aspect, but I'm just saying that'll set you up for it. And I just wrote a little sentence here, and it just says, my goal becoming a brand and taking every product that's in stores and make it healthier and cheaper alternatives, have the ingredients and manufacturing completely like valid and, you know, authorized. And I do want to, I don't know if you, I kind of read that fast, but when I'm older, I say when I'm older, like it could happen in the next couple of years. I don't see it, but because I do want to have a popularity and a trust with people before I just open a brand's, you know, before I open my brand of like products in the stores. But I do want to open like a brand in my type of brand, or like me as the brand, and have it like basically the same thing as what's on grocery store shelves and like just the normal shelves, but have it, and we can do all sorts of products as well, but have it just for much healthier ingredients, much healthier manufacturing, no ulterior motives, and have it for like a fraction of the price. Like have it so it's, I'm only making a little profit so I could support the ongoing business of it. I'm not going to be very little. I would be making, and when I mean very little, I mean like a small fraction I would be putting towards myself, and that'll be only so I can help other people and help do other things for the world. But who knows, I might not even do that. So that's what I want to do. I want to have I was thinking of even possibly recording the manufacturing process and everything like that, having it very by the book, completing, like putting all the hours and surveillance cameras on like a website, so that you can easily see the manufacturing inside each one of my work companies and fuck, where do people make that, like products, not a workshop, you know what I'm talking about, like a building where you make shit, like have those surveillance cameras like hooked up to the a website and broadcasting on there all the time, that type of stuff. And I'm serious about the trust factor, because this world is, there are so many different types of psyops, and you know, I might sound like just like a kid who like thinks they're smart and a know-it-all. I don't know barely any of it, and that's why I'm so serious about this, and I'm trying to learn. But with all the disinformation and misinformation and all the fucking psyops and lies and things and programs, it's hard. But I can tell you, they are distracting us, they are misinforming us, they're trying to make us as unnatural as possible. They're trying to make us hate our neighbors, not believe in God, not believe in any of this stuff, and just be willfully ignorant puppets. And a large part of that is our diet and what we eat, and even the fact that we have to pay for our fucking food in the first place, and pay. It wouldn't be terrible paying for our food if we weren't paying $20 bajillion to have a place to live and have a shelter and everything like that. That's a little bit off topic, but it's also related to the topic. So yeah, hopefully you got some inspiration or some motivation to maybe do what I'm planning on doing, and you know, helping other people in that goal of eating healthier, eating right. You could even start a YouTube channel on how to eat healthier for cheap, that type of stuff. I might do that. I might start making YouTube videos like that. That actually would be probably pretty good for me and for others. Because let me tell you, man, man, woman, whoever's watching this, I came to a realization today / last night, and it's something that I've always thought about, or mostly always thought about, but it's something that will keep me going, and it's the idea of I am going to help myself, help others, help everything, and help the world. That is my idea. That is my goal. With that, I don't think that is the it's simple. It's the most simplest thing, easiest thing to hold on to in life, and to have goals along the way. It's not something that you could like self-criticize your mind out of, or I have a tendency to think I'm like morally bad, or what I'm thinking is morally bad. That's a very hard thing for my self-criticizing mind and self-sabotaging mind and self-hating minds to, although it is possible, but it's very hard for it to sway me, I guess, to think that idea of helping myself, helping others, helping everything, and helping the world, that idea is wrong, because it's not wrong. On top of that, I believe I have, with those ideas and with me sticking to those ideas, and with my actual motivation and genuine motivation to do that, possibly out of partly ego, but also because I think that's what my purpose is and my goal. I think that's what my soul, or my real person, whatever, subconscious, main conscious, myself, whoever, the spark, whatever. I think that part of myself, the real part of myself that is actually me, is, I think that they support that as well. So with that, I think I am pretty much unstoppable. I mean, I'm already making these YouTube videos. I don't know how many years it's going to take for these to blow up or whatever, or who exactly will see this. Maybe I'll die tomorrow, but maybe these YouTube videos will still be up. So maybe I've already completed that goal. Or maybe I'll die when I'm 120 and I'll still be completing this goal. Who knows? But it's a goal that I do want to keep going. It's a goal that I believe will help me and help myself, help others as well, and help me love myself and accept myself and work with myself. So that's, I got off topic. I did get off topic, but I just hope that, and this video is part of that big idea. It's just a part of it, but it's something that I will address, and I am addressing now, but I will address when I have more power over it to really not get started, because I have already gotten started with the idea. But the hardest part is already done, me thinking of the idea, saying I'm going to do it. Once I have enough power and resources and money, I will actually form concrete plans on it, and I could also plan on it now, but I will actually do what I'm saying I'm going to do. And that'll be the other part of it. That'll be the other part of just thinking about it and saying I'm going to do it, and knowing that I will do it if I'm blessed enough to live on this earth. Doing it is the next part, and it's what I will do. So that's kind of my goals. That's kind of how that relates to my goals and everything. I hope you have an amazing life, death, and afterlife. Please eat healthily. Please wash your vegetables and fruits. It's insane how much unhealthy shit is fucking injected into our everyday meals, everyday items, everyday consumables, everything you can think of. Toilet paper, fucking clothes, socks, food, fucking jewelry, toothbrush, toothpaste, especially toothpaste. Get the anti-fluoride. Water filter. This is something else. This is something I wanted to add. What you could do, and what I suggest doing semi as the first kind of goal is to get a water filter and to get a fluoride filter for your water filter. That'll help you a lot. Let me drink some poison fluoride water right here. This is all I have. I don't have no fucking fluoride filter yet. So yeah, invest in that. It's kind of costly, especially if you try to get a good one. I think Berkeley Water, I think it's called Berkeley. Is that the name? I think they make pretty good ones. I've had them recommended to me, or something like Berkeley. Have an amazing life, death, and afterlife. You deserve everything. Accomplish your goals. Try to find an idea that truly aligns with your soul and with your ego, and is something that it's very hard to talk yourself out of that goal. I'm not going to say that it's possible, but it's very hard for me to talk myself out of that goal ever. Love you guys so much. Have an amazing life, death, and afterlife. You kings, queens, jokers, and jacks, you beautiful, beautiful people. I love you. I want to kiss you. I'll end it there. Love you. Okay, bye.